The next stitch is going to be raised spot stitch, and I have a piece of crewel wool and 3 yellow from my stranded cotton, so the paler shade of green I've got. And I'm going to start here, and I'm going to count over 3 threads. So you just need to make sure that you start in the right place so that you've got 1 row here and 1 row there. So we're stitching from left to right, and this is a stitch which is quite thick, and you're going to repeat that vertical stitch at least 3 times, maybe 4. We'll do a 4. You can do more, but let's see how that works out. And now we're going to miss a hole and do the same thing over 3 threads. So go over that stitch another 3 times, so 4 in total. And we're going to carry on until we get to the end of the row. When you get to the end of the row, just do as many as fit in. I've got a space here because I can't do another one. And then count down 2 holes and come up in this one here. If yours finished here, you'd come up here. And then we're going to count 3 and encroach in between the stitches. So don't forget to go over it 4 times. This stitch obviously takes quite a bit of thread. And now the next one, you miss a hole, and then 1, 2, 3. And carry on. And I am going to change colour in a minute, but while I've got this thread, I'm just going to fill in these bits here, and I'm going to just do that over 1, and that's going to have to be 4 times as well. So this is a broken stitch, there's not enough room to do the whole stitch. And so on. I exchanged my yellow for some brown here, and now I've got just the pale and the darker crewel wools in the needle. I've come to the end again, so I'm going to go down 2 and into that stitch there from the previous row, so that you're going in between. So don't forget to go to count the times that you're repeating the stitch. And miss a hole and to the next one. By the way, if you struggle to finish horizontally, so if I was finishing, I would perhaps finish there so that I know that it would be covered. You can come all the way down here. So I had a strand here that goes vertically across the back. And I know that by the time I get down there, it'll be covered across. So you can just think about how it will be covered at the back for finishing. I'm going to continue and I'll meet you when I'm down here somewhere. I'm going to exchange my pale green for some more brown and then maybe some yellow, and I'll see how it looks. You don't have to do it in exactly the same way as I do. Now when you get down to the bottom here, you don't want to go any further than this line. So if you only have one hole left, then you need to just go over 2 threads instead of 3. But mine has actually worked out, so I can go over my normal 3 threads. But don't worry if you don't have that, it won't make any difference. And I just want to show you again the filling in. I put a bit of brown with my darker thread, and now I'm just using 2 strands of the dark green. And when you've done this row, then you will need to put a little stitch in just there to fill it in, to meet that stitch up there, just like you did at the top. And you have to go over it 4 times. You can do it as you go, or you can do it at the end, but it just needs doing. We're going to do cashmere stitch next, and this